Yassar Hussein is a civil engineer attached to a private firm in Guyana. He has been stranded in Coral Springs, Florida for roughly 3 months, a situation which has put his job at risk. Compounding the situation, his wife is 6 months pregnant and he is unable to be with her during this crucial time.
She there is all alone, have no one to help her. Every time she need to go to the clinic or anywhere or need anything, that we have to be dependent or just play and do it out and try and make do. So they are there in a difficult situation, which we can't do nothing from here. I only took 2 weeks of leave to come here from my job, and I'm on the verge of losing that job.
Yassar's sister Bibi and her husband Kimi Bachun are also experiencing similar struggles. The family had all traveled to Miami to attend a wedding and were only slated to stay 2 weeks.
Like we're in a situation where we're being accommodated at a relative, but at the end of the day, it's 2 months plus that we're at relatives. And this is not home for me. This is not home for us. And I've spoken to other people who have said that they feel, we kind of feel, you feel like you're becoming a burden because it's 2 months and going on. It's just too much. In terms of our finances, that's a big problem too, because we came initially with intention of returning in 2 weeks.
Within a few days, yeah.
So now we are stuck in a foreign land, having to pay, have to buy food, we have to pay money, we have to get money to buy food, we have to get money to survive, but we're not getting any source of income here. My mom is at home with my niece, and I didn't bring them with me because my niece doesn't have a visa. My sister died last year, and she's 3 years old. My sister died last year, and so I'm like a mother figure to her. So I left her with mommy with all intentions of returning in 2 weeks. So now my mom can't drive. She got to constantly, I have to call relatives and friends and just ask them to drop like groceries or fruits or anything that she needs. I have to now ask people to do that for her.
Imagine if you're somewhere and let's say all your money finish, and how are you going to get food, How are you going to get by? People are not really considering this, especially the head of the task force. I really would like them to sit down, and think about this. There's so many of them on the task force. At least one person could, think about us. And not because we are in the States, it means, we're working or we're happy. Not everyone here came for work, and, we just came on a vacation, a short visit, and now we're stuck here. It's as though some people are thinking that. And you see many of this on Facebook posts, people are being ignorant to this fact that, they're there, let them stay there because they think US is better than Guyana. It's nothing like that.
Lionel Jaikaran, former deputy mayor of Georgetown, as well as a businessman, explained how he too is being affected by not being able to return home.
My business in Guyana has been affected tremendously. There's lots of, since my wife is also up here with me, she's not down there to act on my behalf. So there's a lot of loose ends that I need to tie up. That I'm dying to get back to Guyana, and I'm trying to get money to some of my employees, to keep them going.
Yeah.
And it's not been easy, because not many people in Guyana have a checking account or anything where they can go to the bank and get money. So that's proven to be a bit of a burden.
Sports journalist John Ramsing is talking Boston. He too is eager to return home.
I was actually only going to be in transit at JFK on my way home. I was not planning to stay in the US for any other reason, no vacation, no leisure, no business, no work, any other reason. I was just merely an in-transit passenger, but no connecting flight when I got from South Africa to JFK. From JFK to Guyana, there's no connecting flight from JFK to Guyana because the airports were closed. My son is preparing for external exams, and he actually has been every day asking me about my safety and precautions up here. Think about it. If somebody is preparing for exams and have to think about other things that are unsettling, it's not going to be easy. So sometimes I really try to give him all the assurance that I'm fine and what's not, as a parent would do. but mentally it's crazy.
A group of Guyanese in the U.S. has since written the COVID-19 task force begging for permission to return home. The letter dated May 18th stated that the Guyanese are willing to abide by all established protocols to return home, including being tested. Their appeal comes after the task force would have approved the return of several Guyanese students stranded in Trinidad, as well as stranded cruise ship workers.
I humbly ask the task force to allow us to land in Guyana at our own expense. We're no threat to the Guyanese people. We've been under lockdown up here. We're desperate to get home.
We're not asking any favors other than to allow us. We are willing to pay our way. We're willing to cooperate in every possible way. We just want to get back home.
We're citizens of Guyana. We belong there. They have responsibility towards us. We're here in a foreign land where they have no legal obligation towards us. No legal obligations. And we're just, the mental stress and the depression and the anxiety, it's overwhelming. And so we're begging and we're pleading with those in authority. Please, we will obey. We submit ourselves to every guideline that is necessary for us to return safely. And so we're begging them to please allow us in.
Reporting for the Evening News, Davina Samaru.